Hello everyone, Green Man Bookseller here, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Into the Uncanny by Danny Robins. It's a real life investigation into the paranormal. Now, I don't know anything about this Danny Robins. This is the only book of his that I've read. I'm not sure if he's written any other books, but he has. He does do podcasts and things like that on paranormal incidences and all the rest. This book, he talks about various sort of incidences that he's looked into. He's received a lot of emails from people recounting personal stories of theirs of a paranormal nature, and this is a collection of a small selection of the stories that he sort of investigates a little bit further for the sake of this book. It's quite an interesting little read because it involves stories about poltergeists mainly, and also towards the end there's a brief bit of talk about sort of people who've experienced UFOs, and it's just Danny talking about these stories that he's received and looking into them a bit. And it's quite an interesting read. Danny Robins himself, he's not a firm believer in the paranormal, but he's at the stage, he's one of these people, he wants to believe, and he's kind of looking for that one sort of bit of concrete proof that will nudge him in firmly into the camp of actually believing. It's an interesting little read. I was going to say there's not too much depth to it, but that's a bit disparaging against the book. It has got a bit of depth to it. I mean, it's not a deeply in-depth investigation into the paranormal, but it has got a bit of weight to it, if that makes sense. And it's very, very easy to read. It's not dry, dull, boring. It's, what's the best way of putting it? It's lightweight enough that it's an easy read. And yes, it's quite a nice little book to have on your bookshelf, I think. Possibly not necessarily the best paranormal book out there, but I would say it's one of the better ones, at least out of all the different paranormal books that I've read. This is one of the better ones I've read. So I'd say you wouldn't go too far wrong getting your hands on a copy and having a read through of it. So I was happily impressed with it. So that's Danny Robins' Into the Uncanny. Good little book. Well guys, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Look forward to seeing you in the next video, which will be in a little while because I'm off on a 8-day walking holiday soon. So I'm not sure when the next video will be out, but hopefully not too long. So look forward to seeing you in that one. And in the meantime, guys, as usual, stay safe. Happy reading.